You know, you have a relationship with Phil. Were you involved at all in that? Have you communicated with him, and what was his reaction at all, if so?
Yeah, I talked to Phil a while ago, but I honestly, I don't know I think Patrick, there was some kind of, they were trying to agreement in the past, but it just didn't happen, about, whether playing some games at Abbotsford and stuff like that. So obviously it didn't work out that way. But yeah, no, I don't really, be honest with you, I don't know the full story in the sense why. It's really up to Phil, but, it's unfortunate. Maybe he could have went down there and maybe played his way up. I don't know. That was kind of the thought process.
Jim and Patrick have been so aggressive and so active all season on the trade front. I'm guessing you were in the war room yesterday. Obviously, nothing happens at the deadline. What's the message then to this group here that reinforcements aren't on the way, but clearly there's belief in the guys that have got you where you are?
I wasn't in the war room last. I stayed down here. That's their job. Those guys are good at that stuff. Well, listen, Patrick and Jim's resume. They try to get the coaches the best players they can, and they tried yesterday hard, but Patrick talked about it, mortgage in the future. We've got really good players here. You got to be careful. So I think they did a nice job, not to do anything where it would have, maybe put a chink in the armor. And we made Lindholm and Zadorov. Imagine if we got them on trade deadline, it would be a big story. So we got them a month earlier, which helps us integrate those guys. So, they tried, but, we're happy with our team. And, my job is to get this team to play better than it's playing now. The closer you can stay to your identity as the season goes on, you're going to have your blips and stuff, your peaks and valleys. But I think this is the time of year you really got to stay on your identity. And I thought the last 3 games, I thought for the most part, we didn't give up a lot. And I call them the grade, danger grade A's, whatever you want to call them. Let our goalies play half the net, all that sort of stuff. And I thought we did a nice job. Now, it's hard to do every night, and we got to stay in our game. We have to make sure that's our identity. Play without the puck. If we get our chances, I can live with the other stuff. But if we can protect the guts of the ice, we have a chance to win most nights.
On top of the results and the fact that you didn't give up much on the road, just 1 penalty in each of the 3 games. You've stood at that podium and harped about needing better discipline. How happy were you there? And ultimately, as a coach, what does that allow you to do in terms of rolling 4 lines and not leaning on penalty killers and those types of things? Yeah,
that's huge. It's a great question because it really helps me. I think we led the league in penalties since the All-Star break. Till I don't know, maybe not now after the last 3-4 games, but no stick penalties. I can't remember the 3 penalties we did. I don't know if they're stick penalties or not, but I don't remember those hooking, high sticking, cheap penalties. I didn't. That's the key. You're going to get some unfortunate calls. I get it, but when you can stay out of the box, and I can get that 4th line in there, and not have guys sit there for 6 minutes, it's huge. Guys get in the flow, and I think that's the reason why these 3 games. I thought everybody kind of contributed, and I think that's really important.
Rick, just a thought on the opponent tonight. You guys played a great game, the 2 of you. Had some pop in here 3 weeks ago on a Saturday night. Obviously, there were some penalty problems that night for you guys, but just the challenge of facing the Jets and the way that they're going here. Yeah,
Bonesy, he's the same way. Play without the puck. They've played well all year. Obviously, they got a great goalie. They're a big team. And I watched the Seattle game last night. I thought they played really well. So I thought we held our own. We watched a little bit of the video yesterday when we played them. It really came down to specialty teams, and it came down to the 2 2-on-1s they had in the 3rd period. But I thought for the most part it was a well-played hockey game. I thought we had our chances. We just, at the time, timely plays, they made better timely plays than we did. And like I said, it's a good challenge for us, especially the way we played last 3 games in the sense of our play without the puck. You're playing a team that plays without the puck. So it's one of those, who can stay in their game the longest and who doesn't. I keep using the word antsy, but let's not just stay in your game. Like if nothing's there, it's okay to be neutral one shift. I don't think we have to push our chips in and all that sort of stuff. And I think the last 3 games gave us confidence because we won the games by doing that mentality. And we know Winnipeg's going to have that same mentality.
Hey, yeah.
I think you have to spend all these.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.